G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So I was a bit stuck for videos today and then I thought about it and I was like, we really need to get the ball rolling with the Stingray tank. The fish can't stay in that tank forever. So I decided it's time to start cleaning out the pond, getting it ready to fiberglass. Obviously we need to wait till it's completely dry, but by cleaning it, we can give it a head start and it's starting to get it dry. So let's go have a look. Alright guys, so before we go in, I just want to show you this fish. So this is my first ever white-eyed KZZ Select. The only white-eyed KZZ I've got is my girl, and I didn't breed her, I bought her. So this is a real memorable fish for me. This is the first time I've selected a camp for ZZ. Look how wide his eyes are. His pearling is awesome. See, you can see some pearls on the head already. This is going to be an absolute ripper fish. Look how big those fins are. I'm excited for that one. That's actually one thing we've got to do this week. I need to label these tanks because I'm getting to the point where I don't remember which fish are in which tank. Now that's alright for the Africans because Africans are distinctive and I can tell which is which. I know them. There's not one African in here that I can't figure out what they are. Whereas the flower horns, so I've got two KZZ girls. One's a fader, one's not a fader. They're two separate bloodlines, so I really need to keep the fry separate. So what's going to happen here is, this line of fish here, pretty much everyone on this side, and this single one here, they're from my old fader boy, so they're not KZZ. So I need to keep that in memory. These three here are F3 from Charles, and I guess we'll talk about this. This is going to be a different video, but do you know how I remember that? So 1, 2, 3 means F3. That's an F2. Actually, somebody was looking to buy a silk, and I said I'm not sure if I've got any, but there's one right there. Anyway, so I've got to sit down and go through my videos, and I'm 90% sure they're the fader KZZ, and then they're the KZZ, and then they're the fader ZZ, and then they're Fat Boy Cross, and then they're fader ZZ with Richard. Which, if anything, that's probably my most exciting batch down there, because Richard's a beast. Step one is find the scissors, and now we're going to get the tripod, because remember what the promise is for the next 14 videos, or 12 not including the members videos, we have to use the tripod at least once in the video. I'm trying to create a new habit there. If you didn't know about this, in the other day's video I said I want the habit of the tripod to be a good habit to have, so the more I do it, the easier the habit will become. So if I just use it at least once in every video, that makes it a habit. So my plan here is things like this shield, which is to stop stingrays jumping out. That can come out. The hardest part is, well, I don't think it's going to be hard, getting these dividers out. Well, actually that was easier than I thought. I thought it might be a bit of a tough move to get it out. That was pretty simple. Alright, so one thing I'm loving about this microphone is I can start working from this side and you guys can still watch what I'm doing from over there, and you can hear me. Ooh. Hopefully I got Did you guys see that well on camera? Hope so. Alright, so when I drained this tank, I really didn't take anything out, even to the point that there's all the floating baskets still sitting in the bottom. Alright, so with the light, I'm pretty much just gonna try and... There's a baby fry down there. Look at that. Yeah, this camera's got pretty good zoom. There's a fry there. Obviously I can't keep them. They're probably crossbreeds because there was just some random Africans floating around in this tank. You know when you're like cull fish and then they end up surviving because they're 10 times faster than the little fish. Alright, so where are we at? I guess we went from one end to the other end. So this end is clear. That line there. Just tuck up there. So what's next? I think the next part is climbing under here. Take my thongs off. Hopefully that light doesn't get in the way there. I don't want to take it off completely because we're obviously going to need light when we work on this tank. Oh, the other thing we're going to have to do, we're going to have to figure out how to keep the lights on. I know those sensors, see that sensor up there? I know you can set them to stay on. So I need to figure out the settings for staying on. My thongs get some slate. Oh, that hurt my ears. Sorry if you're using headphones. Look, I've got a light. So you might be wondering why I've got this like this. I'm not dropping that on there because that hurt my ears. Slate to slate hurts ears. Alright, so you guys have seen how much of this blue shit I've cleaned and soaked up over the time. Look how much is here. So this pipe is just sitting in loosely, and the idea was to stop it from getting blocked, and like the water went down that pipe for the drain. So we're actually going to be deleting that drain. I'm still not sure how. I'm going to have to figure that out. But that drain will be no more. I'm thinking of just filling it with like expanding foam or something and then filing it down flat to fiberglass over. At the end of the day we just need, oh that's not one-handed job. At the end of the day we just need the whole cupboard because the fiberglass just needs something to stick to or like mold to. I've even thought about doing paper mache over a couple of spots which I don't like, so paper mache and then fiberglass over that. I think that would be a thing. Alright, so this next step, something that's kind of super hard to film, but you guys can kind of see there, can't you? Man, this mic is actually so good. Like, I couldn't have done this before. Film over there and sweep from this side here. So the idea here is we're getting all the water and we're actually getting all the debris as a bonus down to that other end where that drain is, which means that we're actually going to make the fish room floor wet again. The good thing about this is if we get this dry, if anything's dripping on it, we can come in here tomorrow and see where the water's sitting. Oh guys, that pipe is so blocked. The water's not even running away, it's just sitting there, and it stinks, man. It absolutely reeks. I wish you could have smell-o-vision. If you've got a fish room and you don't have a squeegee, can I suggest you rethink your life choices and spend your next paycheck on a squeegee, because this thing's wicked. It's mainly for the floor obviously, but look right now, look how clean this thing is. And it's all around a good time. I definitely recommend it to my friends. It's like a 10-speed really. It's a great way to stay in shape. So it turns out all you need to do to block the drain part is shove a heap of acrylic in it. Is that acrylic? I think it's acrylic. It's gel coat. Is gel coat acrylic? I don't know. Can't remember. But anyway, I'm super stoked with how clean it came up. Something tells me that that's going to be draining for like 3 days. So I can't be bothered getting under there and unblocking it. Or should I get under there and unblock it and stop being lazy? No, I'm going to continue to be lazy because there's still so much work to do. There's no need to drain it this second. This pair's getting ready to lay again. Should be exciting. I was thinking about trying Richard with the KZZ girl, well, even though she is technically KZZ as well, but look at all this shit here now, shit everywhere. I've got to find a home for it because we don't want to just dump it in the shed. The wife's done such a good job of cleaning the shed. Anyway guys, I'm gonna end that video there. I think some of you will be super excited that the bottom of that tank's clean because it's never been clean since I started YouTube. So like the fact that we actually just swept it out, some of you might find that exciting. I smell pretty bad and I've got to go out to dinner, so that's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but I might just go scrub my hands, wash my thongs, and hopefully we can make an exit. I could get down there and clean that pipe out, but I don't want to get any more smelly than I already am. And like I said, I've got to go out to dinner. So the chicks are doing well. I only ended up with 12, which is, well, I shouldn't say only, 12 is plenty. I need 5 hens. So cross your fingers that we got 5 hens. I don't know how to sex them. I've heard that you can sex them that small, but it's quite difficult. If you know, drop a comment or drop a link. Whoa, that sun's flickery in there. Yeah, so if you know, my thong gets prickles under the thong. Oh, it's not a prickle, it's a piece of the acrylic. No wonder that felt sharp. But anyway, solid way to end the video. You guys have got a counter going, hey, days since I hurt myself. I know somebody was saying something about that. Oh no, it was days since I dropped a fish. I dropped the Rode mic, so does that count as dropping a fish? But anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit that little red button there. It helped me out a heap. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.